Gargoyles mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Yeah, you're mixing franchises there for comedy value. I approve.
New York, big city of dreams, but everything in New York ain't always what it seems. You might get fooled if you step from out of town, but I'm down by law, and I know my way around too much.
So, Sku, in the mid-90s, we'd had a great deal of success with the Batman animated series. It was an animated series which was action-adventure, but also serious, and done in a more adult style that, appealed across generations, and was serious storytelling.
But what's this got to do with Gargoyles?
Well, because of the success of that, Disney started looking at what they could do to do something kind of similar, and they actually took a couple of the people who'd worked on Batman the Animated Series and created Gargoyles.
Cool.
This was a mythology-based action-adventure series starring a group of gargoyles that were frozen in time and then awakened in modern-day Manhattan. We got a really awesome action-adventure series, which to me is second only to Batman the Animated Series in terms of cool, serious action from the 90s.
We are Gargoyles.
And they made some toys for it.
They definitely did.
So is this from the era?
This is from the era, yes. This one is Goliath, who is the main character of the show. He's the leader of the clan of Gargoyles. And this particular one is kind of interesting because he is able to do both sort of sides of that Gargoyles equation. The encased in stone, plus also the fully fleshed creature.
Right, so is he transitioning from one to the other here, or what's going on?
Sort of. We've got these pieces on here which sort of snap on armour, which look like stone. They're grey in colour and they've got texture on there which is stone-like, but you then just snap them off and, oh look, he's breaking free because it's now sundown and he can become a full regular gargoyle. And so now you've got the regular character.
Yay! Was there ever a time where they used a bit of their stone as armour or anything like that in the show, or is this just showing there's two sides to it?
It's more just showing two sides of them. Generally in the show, whenever the sun went down, the stone would just basically shatter around them.
Yeah.
It would never be used as armour by them. So it's kind of a cool way of doing it, having both sides of the character in the one toy. They did actually repaint a couple of the figures as just pure stone, so they're exactly the same figures as the normal paint schemes of them, only just in stone colours. But really, this was the way that you wanted to have them. You wanted to have them as their full, alive, awake characters.
Yeah. So he's got a weapon here. What's this weapon?
That's just a weapon that they've included for the toy.
Not in the show?
No. In the show, he just generally used his giant hands and claws to beat the bad guys into submission. But, it's not out of character to pick up a pike or something like that and use it. It's very nicely sculpted. You've got some nice chain details there.
Yeah, it's chunky and it suits his bulk and his size. It's big. Yeah, it looks like a very medieval style weapon, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like you say, a
it does.
pike or some sort of staff.
Yeah, or a halberd or something like that.
I don't know what kind of horseshit monkey business has been going on down here, but that's all about to end, ladies.
Looking at the figure itself, I mean, the cool things that stick out to me is that he's got a tail.
Yep.
And he's got wings.
He does.
And the wings are huge.
They are, and the nice thing is, this actually has an action feature with it as well.
Oh.
Goliath here does have the good old squeeze the legs together and the wings flap sort of action feature.
Yeah. That's what happens to me too. Squeeze my legs together, my wings flap. Yeah, I love the wings. They're great. They're like bat wings, aren't they? Like actual bat. They've got the little front nodule bit here, and then the veins down the edge there, and they have a real depth and texture to them. The darker sort of purple is that?
Yeah.
Colour in there, and then the grey together. It really stands out. So a great series and a great toy line that came with it.
Yep.
And this toy line from that era, it looks very good. It's very well done. 90s onwards, the toys were starting to get really, really nice looking, weren't they? And this one is no exception.
I mean, it's simple, but it's very well done.
Yeah.
So, for what you'd expect from that sort of era, it hits all the necessary check marks.
Yeah.
And it does them really well. You don't feel cheated out of a good action figure.
It's not a collector's one, really. It's a mass market
Oh, definitely.
toy store version.
Yeah.
A collector one. Oh, have they got collector's ones?
I haven't really seen much in the way of merchandise of Gargoyles, which is really a pity because there is a very strong and active Gargoyles fan base.
Yeah.
Really, you'd think this is a property that Disney should be looking at and going, what can we do with it? Should we do another TV series? Should we do a feature film?
Yeah.
You would think that there's a lot of potential there just waiting to be tapped.
I'm gonna kill you, deviant bastards!
That's Goliath from the Gargoyles show. Very cool toy.
Very cool.
If you guys liked it, let us know down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel for weekly videos. We're out of here for now, right?
Yep, but we will be back.
Oh, he's turned to stone. Or has he?